just really low. All right, guys. Sorry, trying to figure out why this audio's nice. Chris is back on his way. Went to the bathroom. Got to have old man problems. We have Los Angeles Collision on the left, Regime on the right. Looks like Collision's going to be taking this point here as the last bodies for Regime come off. Sorry, I had to get that live stream reset so we can get the scoreboard going. If you want to blame somebody, definitely blame Roderick, the scorekeeper. It's probably his fault. But Regime and Collision going to be taking that first point here. Let's see why my audio is dropping. Apologize, guys. Trying to make sure I fix this here. All right, that sounds good. Next up, Vegas Brawlers, Phoenix Rising. Two very long-standing camps here at the WCPPL. Rising out of Arizona, Vegas Brawlers, you know, out of Vegas in that area. And jump to a different.
10 seconds.
There you go. Jump to a different mic set real quick. All right, Vegas Brawlers, Phoenix Rising on your right. Looks like 5-on-5 breakout. Rising losing their first player in that center tower. Ref checking the Snake player as well. He's clean, so Snake corner good. Big move here by Vegas Brawlers to get up to the center of the field, up into that center carbon brick, but a minor goes up for Phoenix Rising. It's only 2 bodies left alive for Rising, and unfortunately they're looking at the Snake side right now. They don't know that there's a body up in the center on that carbon brick. And here comes the turn now by number 9 to look inside for Rising, but creeping through the middle is the Vegas Brawlers player. Here he comes to bunker him. 1. Oh no, gets a last minute turn there. They're going to trade, so good job by Rising saving that. But immediate concede here as it's going to be still 1-on-4. Better to save the time, and Brawlers will go up that first point. Good job by Brawlers there, getting those first kills off the break. Rising just either not feeling those shots or kind of trying to play through, and they get the minor that puts them down a body early on. But here we go, back to the other set, Los Angeles Collision and Regime. Collision putting up a quick point there versus Regime, defending champions from the last event, winners of the West Coast Classic. Los Angeles Collision, coached by David Ramirez of the semi-pro team Collision. He did play with them last event. This event he's coaching. Who we got out there? Who we got? I think that is Isaiah and Jabo, Jordan Boyum, it looks like. All right, so here we go. 5 bodies off the break. Looks like Collision going to lose their Snake corner player. So it is a 5-on-4 advantage Regime. I will say, though, I think Collision has a little bit better positions right now up into that Snake insert bunker. Now, the problem is those gaps are so big, so to try to squeeze through that gap are very hard. Collision does have a body also up in the center Dorito wing. Oh, the Dorito brick, sorry. Juice box over there. So 5-on-4 advantage Regime. Collision, it does look to be in a little bit better positions here. Oh, and a minor penalty goes up for Regime, losing both players on the Dorito side. So now a 3-on-4 flipped advantage for Collision. And Regime right now kind of pocketed up in the center there. Here Collision making the calls there, 43, they got the body count correct. And here comes Jordan Boya moving up into the Dorito side tower, or the center tower. And looks like another player coming off for Regime. So now 2-on-4. Now they do have some good cross shots right now to kind of hold up for Regime. It's going to be up to Collision to find some movement up in the center. All right, here comes another Collision player moving up into that center carbon brick now. He's going to start probing. And there goes the tower, and I would expect a concede to come out from Regime right now. And here comes a rundown. Yep. There's the concede before he gets any more. And Collision's going to go up 2-0. How we doing, Paul?
Good, how are you?
Got Paul from Violence over here. Huh? Yeah, thank you. Paul's over here checking me out. Oh, we got Miterman playing for Grind City. The Frog Muncher. You're in Lasoya's spot. Oh, just kidding. He's coming right now. He's fine. Paul, what do we got? We got any? Hey, Paul, we got any drops coming up for Violence?
30 seconds.
We got any crazy drops coming up for Violence?
Yeah, we have our.
Come over here.
What's up, Chris?
Hey man, good morning.
Good.
Good, how are you? What's up, Robert? How are you, dude? I didn't recognize you. You got a lot older.
About to ask about the hats. You already know.
I just fucking know.
You look young.
You see me a lot. How you doing, man?
All right, here we go. Rising and Brawlers. Brawlers on the right after that quick point.
Thanks. Hey, come see me after this game. I'm not going far. I'm right here.
All right, here we go. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Vegas Brawlers on the right, Rising on the left. Brawlers won a quick point early on.
Yeah, I saw that tail end of that when I came over here. Man, this field is amazing. These guys are actually doing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, when I walked over there, there's people running everywhere.
Yeah, well, Rising right now up into that center wedge. I don't know what you're calling it there on the Dorito side, that big wedge.
Yeah, we call those. I mean, everybody has their own names for them, but we'll just call them the center wedges. That's a pretty easy move to get there.
Yeah.
A lot of people obviously are crawling down that beam and go to that little what we call a juice box on the 50 on the Dorito side.
Yeah, this Vegas
my-
Brawlers player looking to jump into the snake right now from that little insert, and there he goes actually.
Seen a lot of penalties, man.
Yeah.
I mean, these judges are on point. So, I mean, and I got to give my hats off to them. Most of these calls are pretty good. I mean, I haven't seen a bad call. Most of them are logical.
I mean,
know,
most guys are getting shot, and then they're trying to play on.
I mean, you can't with these guys are on point, man. You know, you got Bobby up in the tower as the head ref. Alicia's out there. She's doing work. She's a great ref. You know, everybody out there is just amazing at their job. So it's pretty simple. Don't fucking cheat.
Yeah. And if you do, don't get caught,
Yeah,
right?
if you do, don't get caught. I mean, you know, sanction your inner Lasoya. I mean, but these guys are on point, but they see a lot, man. And just this match alone, there's a lot of penalties. So Collision, obviously, you know, going up 2-0 against Regime. Collision winning the last NXL in semi-pro. Obviously, their semi-pro study's not out here, but up 2-0 right now against Regime.
We got Coach Guillermo Ramirez coaching.
And here we go. A lot of people down over that center, but here, a lot of people. These guys are doing a lot of different things.
Yeah, there's that big move again, though, from Collision. That's the second time they've made it to that Dorito side brick.
Oh, he got shot
Yeah, he
going
got
up
shot
there.
there.
But
Never mind.
it's a big bite. I don't think you really need to run to that. You can dive behind, like you just saw Regime do.
Yeah.
You can dive behind that wedge, Ryan.
He kind of
and
just went into
crawl up.
that beam, right, and just
Yeah.
got shot.
But look at the guy at the juice box. You can see how much the sun is in his face.
It's last point, Collision was there, and like I don't even think he really did anything. He just kind of drew the gun.
Yep.
But he didn't really have a shot on anybody.
Yeah, it's hard to see across this field.
Now, he might get shot in the back right now, though, if this Collision player can just bounce off that insert a little bit on the left.
Yep.
If he just backs up a little bit, he can shoot that guy.
Yeah, but the problem is, well, there's no problem because if they only problem that can give him a problem is the guy in the corner. If Regime had the corner,
Yeah.
snake corner, but he has a little bit of freedom there. But I would personally, if I was him, I would probably try and dip over to the snake from there, because that's probably the better move. But now Regime backing up to that center home bunker. Collision looking good. You know, slowing it down. Up 2-0, really don't have to do a lot. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. But Regime in that juice box up there in that center, like Ryan was talking about, kind of has the ball, but he needs some help. The guys are too far back to help him where he is.
He just doesn't really have a shot right there, right?
No. But he can be a thorn in their side just sitting there. Those guys have got to get up the center. Like the guy that for Regime just went for the tower. I like the move to the Doritos. That guy at the tower has got to get up in the middle and go to those bricks.
There you go, as you said that.
Now he has a little bit of help. Maybe go to the other juice box, but he's got to crawl. Yep, because that guy in the tower, now he can't see him. But if he wraps that tape side, nobody can see him wrap that tape side.
Yeah.
So if he wraps that, he might get a shot in that tower and the Dorito because they're both in line with
So
each
he's going to try to wrap that now, but if it gets called out, that beam or that little, the little insert, right? That little
There's that wrap shot I told you about. Shoots the guy at the tower.
Yep.
And now he's coming to get the other. I don't think he knows he's there.
No.
He
Did a good job not touching that bunker.
He doesn't know he's there, Ryan. Oh, and he gets shot from the Dorito guy. Man, that is just...
Just go for it, right?
Yeah.
You're that far up.
You might as well just keep going at that point. I mean, he's probably astonished he made it that far to begin with.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, man, now what do I do?
So I think it's 3-on-3 right now from what I see. Shadows are kind of hard. Yeah, I think it's 3-on-3.
They both have the snake corner. Advantage goes to, they both have the Doritos, except Regime has Dorito 3. And watch him for dip out to the snake. If he dips out to the snake, they'll probably have it, yep, like he does. Now they have the advantage for sure.
Yeah.
Because looking over here into the snake from that Dorito 3 from Regime, it's going to be extremely difficult to see this guy in the Doritos, and the snake side. Throwing up to that center 50 carbon bunker.
Yeah, and that corner is not even really paying attention at all.
Yep. And they can't see each other. That juice box you were talking about in the Dorito side,
Yeah.
he can't see him at the 50 carbon bunker on the snake side. Either can the Dorito. So the best move for him is to work on this corner guy, get on their side of the snake and get a better shot in that 50. If he goes around that carbon bunker, he'll be able to get a shot on that.
He's trying to get a blind shot over the top.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have wasted that because they didn't even see him go in there.
Yeah, I think he's there. I think they know now. At least that Dorito player knows.
But if he would have went around, oh, here comes the snake move down the wire.
The snake. Oh, he heard him. He heard him.
Oh,
He
they're
shot him.
both out.
Yeah, they traded. Yep.
But see, if he wouldn't have done that and he would have went to their side of the snake.
Oh, look, he was a move up the Dorito side.
Yep, that's a good shot. So he shoots out that center wedge.
Oh, one-on-one now. Or
Yep.
is it one-on-one?
No, I think
that
all the
corner
collision
get
guys
shot?
are gone. Yeah, all the corner guys are gone. I think that's why that forced that corner guy in Regime to run down the field. He had that whole side to himself.
Yeah.
Nothing could stop him
So
from
he just
going.
said go.
And he went. Hey, great heads up play because that saved the day for those guys.
I mean, the problem is too is when he was running down the snake, he's looking way across the field. Like you have all these big bunkers in the way. The chance of you getting shot from across field is
Slim.
a lot harder. It's more realistic to look to see if there's somebody there in the snake.
Yes, exactly.
Especially if you don't know the count, but that's a count thing, right?
But I think right now Regime now doesn't know that he's the last guy alive. He's taking his time because it's hard for him to see over here.
Yeah.
And so hats off. There's still plenty of time left, and this is a crucial point for them to win. I mean, he'll figure it out sooner or later.
You don't want to be that guy that walks to the buzzer and gets shot, right?
Like the Butchers.
Yep.
Like that happened last.
Yeah.
That last game. That was a mental mistake. They made two huge mental mistakes that last game that cost them that point.
You know what's funny though too that that stuff happened a lot at the USXBL as well.
Yes.
You had a few points where guys were just like, hey, we're good, and then they walk and then they just get blasted walking to the buzzer.
Yep. I mean, listen, man, you got to clear the field. He's figured it out. He's doing a good job going bunker to bunker. That's exactly how you should do it. You have somewhere to bail out to just in case somebody surprises you. But Regime, barring some hit on him, he's going to take this point, bringing it 2-1 within 1 point of collision with 6:35 left. Good point, though, by Regime. Great point.
Yeah.
1 minute.
So LA Collision coming out looking really strong that point, but two stellar moves by Regime to bring that back within 1 point. So thank you for joining us here this morning again. Ryan and I over here doing work. Actually, I'm just sitting here looking cute. Ryan's doing all the work. Let's be realistic about it.
But I'm not looking cute.
Well, I mean, let me turn around for a second. Oh, there it is. There's the stuff. There's the stuff.
20 seconds.
So 20 seconds. Vegas Brawlers up 2 against Phoenix Rising. Vegas Brawlers looking good.
Yeah, I mean Brawlers always has a great showing out here.
Yeah, man. I'm really glad that you guys brought me out to this one. This is a really good look. These teams are really good. I love coming to Cali, but now at this point, Phoenix Rising have got to get a point here.
A 5-on-5 breakout for both squads.
Doubling at the back center is Vegas Brawlers.
Yeah, I haven't been fond of that. I haven't liked
No,
it so far.
I mean, it's okay on the break for about 5 seconds. Like I tell my guys, you can do it in the break, but get out of there. I don't even like one person being there, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There's too many other cool spots out here to shoot people from.
You could be up the middle.
Yeah, oh man, even my fat ass would be up there right now. This field is, I mean, you guys can see it at home and check it out, but it does not do it justice. Getting on this field, this field is badass.
Chomping at the bit to get out there.
Oh
huh?
man, yeah, I'm telling you.
You know, the amount of majors that I would not get out there.
The amount of majors I tried not to get.
Yeah.
But here comes Phoenix Rising coming up the middle. That middle is going to be key. I think
Yeah.
it's going to play more as we progress through this tournament. Because once you get up there, you can dip out, but somebody's going to take the walk. I heard something taking a walk. That's Rising.
Yeah, it looks like he popped out and just caught one.
And see, the move is to get down and crawl down to those little boxes on the wires.
Yeah, because then you just hold that cross, right? If you're up.
Yeah, if
right?
you're up. Yeah, but if they're outside wide on you, there could also be death.
No, there's another body for Rising here, so 3 bodies left alive, I believe, for them.
Yep, but making it out to that Doritos side also. So 2 in the Doritos for Brawlers, 1 in the Doritos for Rising. Better field position across the board for Brawlers making that move. Because now if you see the Vegas Brawlers in Dorito 3, he's the only one that can see down the wire. The Phoenix Rising guy cannot see down the wire because he's inset a little bit.
Yeah.
But look for him to make that next bump out there for sure.
Well, here's the interesting thing too. As the day progresses, right, and as players kind of get comfortable, this snake has not been touched, right? Like no one's
very
really
little.
touching this snake.
Very little. Oh, that
Possibly
Dorito,
catches a few extra.
yeah. Well, that Dorito side player is doing work out there for Vegas Brawlers, so that's going to put them up 3-0 after the concession, Ryan.
Yeah, going back to this snake here, it's going to be, and this is, I think, a testament to how Mike makes layouts, because it always happens. People always think they find, like, the meta, right? Like, this is the way that you're going to play this layout. And then come day 2, it always changes.
Oh, 100%.
And I love that, because I like there to be fluidity in layouts and different ways that you can win.
Yes, absolutely. It's like going and looking at a painting, is
Yeah.
the way I think about it. You know, you look at a painting, and if you're into art, you know, which I'm not. I do like art, but I'm not very good at stuff, you know. What do you see? I see paint on a canvas. So, you know, it's like art. You come out here, and you're consistently seeing something different. It's like, oh, man, I didn't see that yesterday, or I didn't see that, you know, let's make that move or try this. And Mike is just a genius when it comes to making fields, but this one takes the cake for me. You know, I've been around here all year with the USXBL and seen a lot of layouts. This is by far my favorite layout, so what a way to go out of the season with this Cal Jam in 2025.
Kind of a culmination of everything this year.
It is amazing. So here we go, 5-on-5 breakout. It looks like, oh, losing one. It's collision. So Regime doing a good job of shooting on the break, doubling up that back center, but getting a minor. Just went out my mouth.
Collision getting a little saved on that.
Yep, so taking out 2 players now. So now 3-on-4 in favor of Collision. So Regime getting a bad penalty there because they were in a good spot on in that snake side corner. And they, you know when you walk off with your head down and just kind of shake your head?
Yeah.
You can feel the eyes burning in the back of your skull from your buddy that's walking out with you.
You're all, man, I'm going to get it from Lasoya today.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, that was Prince. That was Prince they pulled out, too. Oof. So just so you guys know, Prince comes from the old school Ron Kilborn camps.
This tower guy's going to get blasted right now. Oh, he bounced out.
Did he make it?
No,
he didn't make it.
Right on the pack.
Good
now
job
the
by
snake
Collision.
player, though, moving up bottom left of your screen.
I don't think anybody saw him dip out there, Ryan.
No, I don't think so.
Not by the way their body languages are. Oh, yeah, he knows he's there.
They conceded the point.
I'm not sure why they do that. I'd give them a little shot at it at least.
Yeah, especially since nobody caught him going in there, right?
Yeah. Yep. I think the snake guy knew he was there because when he came out, he was looking down the wire shooting there. So, nonetheless, point conceded. So Vegas Brawlers 3-0. Collision going to be up 3-1 now on these guys. But
they always go back and forth, though.
yeah, the Regime guys had it, but getting that penalty and then pulling Prince out. You know, Prince used to play with the Bushwhackers. Amazing player, amazing person. You know, went out, you know, kind of retired from paintball to go fight in the UFC. Was an amazing fighter. He's just a very dedicated individual, and whatever he does, he puts his utmost effort into everything. And an all-around just nice guy. And I could just see him burning a hole in the back of his player's head that got him pulled. So Not the kind of person you want to piss off.
I don't think we want him in the center. I don't want him to get flashbacks.
Yeah,
He might just start knocking
Nice
someone
start
out.
knocking somebody out. That'd be fun. So Phoenix Rising need a point here. Vegas Brawlers up 3-0. Plenty of time left, but if they don't get this point, it's gonna be too little, too late. I
Stay
think.
alive off the break, and I think they do that this time.
Yep.
5
So
on 5.
they make that Dorito corner. Both teams make that Dorito corner.
Pretty much a mirrored
They're mirrored up.
breakout. Yeah.
They are mirrored up right now. 5 on 5. 2 in the back center. Oh, but right now Vegas Brawler losing their back
There's
center
the home
player.
catch one. Yep. Stayed a little too long, right?
Yep. So 4 on 5 in favor of Rising.
That was a good jump up into that Dorito one. And the snake, moving out into the snake here for Rising 2, bottom left of the screen.
That's a great move. Nobody's over here to stop him either, so he can go to snake 2 and just go all the way to that 50 carbon. Stopping at the snake 2 really is useless. So going all the way to that orange carbon bunker at the 50 and the snake is probably the move. I mean,
like right now, no one
he
can
should
shoot
be
him.
there.
He goes there. He should be at that 50 brick right now, right? Wrapping.
Wrapping 100%. He'd have a free kill or two.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing really stopping him at all. That back center can't really see him dip in if he goes low.
Yeah, maybe he's not a rapper, Chris. Maybe he likes country.
Yeah, nice. That was funny. But yeah, but here comes up the Rising up the far Dorito side. So they're at the Dorito, so communicating really well with their center players and doing work over here. That's gonna he's got to match him up in the snake there.
Yeah, this snake guy's kind of what's
Holding him up.
this snake guy. To be honest with you, if they lose this point, he's the reason why they're losing it.
That's correct. He's gonna go right now
Yeah,
though. You
his
can see
team's
his
doing
visor.
everything to keep the pressure on them on that Dorito side.
And see how he's over the top?
Yeah.
He could go by now. He could already been there. And then what happens is they stay too long and they end up getting shot, just sitting there over the top. Don't hesitate. Just go.
Yeah, I mean
no
that
reason.
home now is kind of putting some paint there, but
But it's nothing you can't get by.
Yeah.
There's nobody in the corner. He could dive literally outside about 10 feet and then crawl up to the carbon bunker because nobody could see him.
oh, here comes a ref checking. No, there he goes. Now he goes.
There he goes. Some wrapping, like you said. And here comes his back center guy, or his back corner guy.
Yeah, shoots out that.
Small Aztec.
Yep. And then here comes the home now. Home should get it.
He's
trying to bounce
bounce
it.
that shot off that Aztec. Yep.
I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a prayer right there, trying to bounce it off the house.
Yeah, that bounce.
It was from there.
The guy in the back center is not even flinching on the Brawlers. But Regime needs it. I mean, Rising needs this point, so they need to slow control. They got plenty of time.
There you go. Now
Down
he
to
has
one
it.
player.
You should be able to have it take him over
Two.
now.
I think they might have 3. I think there's a guy right in that.
In the shadow. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah.
But losing the guy behind him. But there's still 2 players. They still have that Dorito over there.
Oh, snake player didn't know that. Good trade, but the Dorito player shot him from the side, I think.
Yep. But only 1 player left alive on 3. Here he comes down the Dorito side.
And he's gonna trade out, or no, just get shot.
Yep. But that's going to do it. 2 players left for Rising to bring back this point to a 2-point game. Plenty of time left. 8:30. By the time he hangs, 8:30. On your right, collision on your left. Look for collision to go up that middle again pretty soon. Getting the snake on the break. Doubling up the center is Regime.
Get that corner in frame here.
And got the corner on the Dorito side is Regime. So getting outside wide are both teams on the snake side for
Yeah, but see,
collision.
Regime's still pocketed up in that home.
Yep, but they also lose that corner guy on the Dorito side. And here comes Regime up the center.
Collision. Collision up the center.
I mean, yeah, sorry. But Regime losing
Sorry,
that.
old man eyes.
Yeah, yeah. So Regime losing their corner Dorito guy, which kind of hurt a little bit.
Oh, running ref though,
never
never
good.
good.
Never good. But it looks like he might be clean. Doing an exam.
I think he's just checking out those new pod packs by Collision by
Yes.
JT.
Yep.
Available at the Collision booth.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of vendors here, so if you guys come out here, you guys got to stop by all these vendors. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Vendor Village, it's in the haunted village too.
Yeah, Haunted Village.
Yep. So plenty of time left. 4:30 left. Grinding down. Regime needs 2 points. Collision does not have to do anything.
You know what the vendors could have done? The vendors could have done like a trunk or treat.
Oh
for the
my
kids,
God!
But it would have been the vendor treat.
Yeah, we should do shots every time you go to the
Yeah.
pop in.
All right, so 4 minutes, 18 seconds left. I'm not going to say that there's not enough time, but Regime's got to start.
Against a team like Collision?
Yeah.
Yes, you've got to start now. I mean, if they get this point, then they'll be. But they got to get this point with around 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Because Collision will just sit.
Well, the biggest problem now for Regime is Collision is out wide on both sides.
Yep.
And Regime's just kind of pocketed.
Yeah, they're going to have a very difficult time getting up the center.
Well, there you go. As we say that, he does get in there.
And he'll shoot this center brick guy. If he comes up, he'll shoot the center brick guy.
I should be able to see him.
Nope. No, they know he's there now.
Oh, no,
but
he still gets him in the shoulder, though.
But I think they traded. They did trade.
Was that J-Bo? No, that wasn't J-Bo. That was a
But-
great shot, though, to trade out, though.
Yeah, somebody called it, and he switched just at the right time. So great job by Collision communication-wise, because Regime, if he would have got that kill and been there unannounced, man, it could have been trouble.
4 on 3 right now, advantage Collision.
Yeah, Collision doesn't have to do anything, man. They can just sit there and grind it down, because that's going to force Regime into making mistakes. Like, they'll probably come up the middle from that white tower. They'll probably go to Dorito 2 from that small Dorito. The back center guy will probably go to the tower on the Dorito side. That's what has to happen. But losing Collision on that tower is going to help. But they still have this Snake 1, Ryan.
Yeah, 3 on 3.
And they're out wide on the Dorito 3, or Dorito 4. Sorry.
That Can has to play real tight.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's still there, to be honest with you. He's off. He's better off getting up.
But again, this is Collision being smart. They know they're up
Yep.
by 2, so they don't need to go push. They don't need to press. Let them run into their guns. Let them trade.
Yeah, they're not really in any hurry to do anything.
Yeah.
And if they do lose this point, it's because of gunfights.
But by that time, they've already burned out so much clock.
Yep, we're down to 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes since the last time we discussed it. So down to 2:20, but it's going to be in 2. If they can grind this down to a minute, I mean, they're going to have Regime's going to have a very hard time about getting up the field that quick if they win this point.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's getting it pitched out at that tower. You can see he's going to get him sooner or later because he's just
Yeah, it's hard for him to stay alive there.
with that Dorito.
I think they're gonna have him check his hopper. I think there's no, he got shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of paint coming in there. So
Yeah, he's lucky he got out. He walked out like that.
yeah, but that was coming from Snake 1. He backed way back up where he is right now, and shot that guy. So he's gonna go over to the Snake 50 because there's nobody can stop
Yeah,
him.
that home's not looking. That
Nobody's
Dorito
looking.
side can't see him at all.
He's gonna do that wrap just like you talked about,
Yeah.
and he'll probably shoot that Dorito guy first.
No, smart there, not
Yeah.
stopping.
There you go.
No, he knows the Dorito player's there.
Yep, that Dorito guy probably can't see him because
Oh, did he miss him? Oh, here comes a bounce out from Regime.
and he
That's a
makes
good
outside the
move.
corner.
That is
Yeah,
a good move.
That's the only move because he was going down. And here comes the bunker move out on the far side of the field. So they're going to trade out. So down to 1 player, 2 on 1, 3 on 1. I think 2 on 1.
Yeah, 2 on 1. Yep.
Oh,
the
but I
fourth
think
player.
he might have got clipped.
Or 3 on. No, yeah, 2 on 1. Those pods are not a person.
Yeah, but those that guy is in a good spot for Regime in that corner, with only 60 seconds left. So this is a little bit too late. I mean, if they win this, even if they win this point, which is going to be hard felt. Yeah, they trade out. So that's going to be curtains, I think, for Regime. Collision going to go up 4-1 on this one, with just 1 player left alive.
Yeah, at this point, Regime, you just kind of let the time run out. Don't put that margin higher than you need to be.
Yep, I agree.
Unless you want to try to run your play, you know what I mean? Unless you're trying to prep for later and you want to run a 30-second play and see
I
if you can
definitely
make
would.
it.
I would for sure. I'd run some stupid play, for sure. So down to 20 seconds. I mean, you think that they'd want to hit the buzzer. Yeah, Collision going to hit this buzzer right before the end of the game, and just so we can grind the rest of this time off. But they want to get that
They want to get that margin.
the margin, you know, that get plus 3-point margin. And 5 seconds is going to do it. We're probably going to grind that off because there's really no reason to even play it. So Regime going to lose this one 4-1 against LA Collision, coming off an NXL win, and also two wins in the Dub C, winning the last 2 events out here. So, you know, the fan favorite and the tournament favorite out here as well is Collision.
Which I know there's a lot of Cali guys that are like, fucking finally, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of guys out here was like Collision. And for a while, Collision wasn't winning. It was Brawlers.
Yep.
It was Brawlers. It was not Bastards. There's another squad.
30 seconds.
Misfits, Golden Misfits.
Yep.
When Marcelo was coaching them.
Yep.
There was a few. They were just coming over here and just taking everybody's lunch money.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's unfortunate.
20 seconds.
You know, but Collision is coming out swinging.
Yep.
You know, so hats off to those guys for sure. I mean, they took 7th in the first one and then 2 firsts.
Yeah.
So definitely
to
can't
back.
take. Yeah, it's definitely nothing to shake a stick at. So Vegas Brawlers up 2 points now. Plenty of time left for Phoenix Rising, but they got to get a point here. But still plenty of time left. Getting out to the snake though is Vegas Brawlers on the break. And that's a long run, man.
Yeah.
But losing 1 also is Phoenix Rising out of that.
Yeah,
they're
losing 2. Yep. He tries to bounce out. He gets
Losing
shot
3.
in the foot.
Yeah, they're losing 3, trying to fill it. So good zone control
Yeah, that's quick.
by the Brawlers. And that's going to concede, so the Brawlers going to go up another point, 4-1. Not looking good for Phoenix Rising, Ryan.
So as a coach, Chris, I mean, what are you telling these guys right now? What are you telling Rising right now?
You know what? Honestly,
Stay alive.
you have to, because they're getting shot out of their bunkers and getting shot filling. I think that they're going to have to take the spots in the break. They're going to have to get outside wide. They're going to have to take those insert bunkers on the break as well instead of doubling up the back center, which I think is stupid to begin with. I mean, I think it might be a necessity for about 5 seconds, but you got to get out of there quick, because once that guy shoots your guy out of the insert bunker, like you saw on the Doritos on the snake side here in that little Aztec, that guy any good player is just going to sit there and stay in that lane and pump it full of lead. So the minute you step out, you don't even, you got to pay attention to the ground if you're running out there and see that paint's coming in and just avoid it at all costs, which I think they're just hoping for the best and running out there and getting clipped as it is. So, and the paint out here seems to be shooting pretty well.
Oh yeah.
It's breaking on everything, so.
Always does. No flamethrowers either.
Yeah,
Always
exactly. No confetti cannons. That's the worst.
You telling me you don't like your hopper to just look like a slushy?
Absolutely not. I just won't play.
It's like the hopper looks like the mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving that's coming up soon. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. After you drank some Pepto-Bismol.
Here we go. We got Mr. Frog Muncher, Mark Meiderman. He decided that he didn't want to play with Collision anymore. I know you can't be on there. They cut you.
They cut me.
Yeah.
Before he could even try out, they said you're cut.
So Phoenix Rising, 8 minutes left, a lot of time, but at all.
Roderick will have it. No, Roderick will when he comes back.
So these guys have time, but I just don't see it happening. And here comes, losing one in the break is Vegas Brawlers. Also losing one in the break.
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
also a
Rising.
ref checking the Rising player on the Doritos side.
Yep, he's clean.
Clean. But Rising losing 2 bodies off the break again.
Yep, and another one. Here
And
comes,
here comes the
Minor.
Minor. That's going to
That's
pull
gonna
them
be
all
curtains.
out.
That's gonna be curtains.
1 body left alive.
Yep, and they're out here wide and come to the middle, but they're just gonna concede that point, which is probably a good call.
I mean, either way, right? You're either going to get skunked or you're going to have some more time to try to at least put some points up. But
Yep.
at this point, they're just not staying alive off the break.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I mean, got shooting good break, shooting good lanes in the break. I mean, I'm telling you,
Brawlers
man,
are on point.
these gaps are huge, man.
I'll give a quick shout out again to our sponsors. We got Andrew Lopez Law. Any injuries, any dog bites, any police brutality out here, he specializes in. call him up. Die, GI Sports, Lone Wolf Paintball, big long supporter of the league. Got Plano's Tortilla Factory out in Texas. Defy, Let It Fly with Defy. Go see Chad for team sponsorships.
Or me.
Or Chris. Chris.
Oh, what? Did I let that slip?
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Announcement now, right?
Damn it.
Violence, Max Sportswear, HK Army, Titans Legal in Texas, Evil Paintball, Carbon. Shout out to Carbon for the Carbon bunkers in the middle there. JT Bunker BLTC, right? Bunker Supplements.
Yeah,
go get the suppies.
Yeah, Bunker Labs, man.
Yeah, go get the suppies from Gray and Phil Veach out there.
Yep.
And a few guys out in the booth. Play the Game podcast, Marcelo and Tyler. I know Marcelo's out here coaching. Oh, no, they got practice, I think, which is why they're not here.
Yep. I could have swore I saw Marcelo yesterday.
And Aaron Avanes Law.
Great sponsors out here, and their booth game is strong out here.
Yeah. Marcelo was here yesterday, but I think he just said they had practice, so they had to go back out.
What is practice? Who needs practice? Right. The World Cup is right around the corner, though, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of stuff going on. As you guys well know, one of our sponsors here, Defy, is going to be part of the NXL next year, which is huge moves, making moves as those guys.
I think they're selling paintballs.
The little pink, the little round things,
yeah.
little ping pongs. But Vegas Brawlers just really looking supreme over Phoenix Rising here. Lots of time left, but I just don't see it happening for the guys, Ryan's, unfortunately. 5-1. 1 point away. Phoenix Rising has got to win this next point. So just in 10 seconds here, we got Vegas Brawlers on the left. 1 point away from victory. Phoenix Rising has got to try something, so I expect to go 2 up the middle. Oh, no. Looks like they didn't get a very good start. So losing 2 in the break. And Phoenix Rising not looking good this last point. 5 alive for Vegas Brawlers. So going to work. Phoenix Rising making moves at the real side of the field. Getting in the snake, though, is the Vegas Brawlers, unseen, but losing another player. So down to 2 players, but getting on their side of the field. Here comes Phoenix Rising, but only 2 players, 1 player left alive now. And here comes Vegas Brawlers to make short work of this last player and to take this point away from Phoenix Rising. Good job by Phoenix Rising getting up the field, but unfortunately too little too late. Vegas Brawlers are going to take this one 6-1 with 7 minutes left in this game. So convincing win by Vegas Brawlers over Phoenix Rising. Barring something crazy doesn't happen, but I don't foresee that. And that might be curtains right now for this game.
Point approved. Game finished.
So that's going to do it, I think, for this game. Vegas Brawlers taking it 6-1 over Phoenix Rising. So next up we have Fear against Alliance. Alliance taking the win over Butchers. Uncharacteristically upset, but you know the Butchers gave away 2 points that game. Pretty much gave it away. So unfortunately for them, they took the loss against Alliance, so have some work to do. Fear, this is the first time we're going to see Fear today. And NBK taking on Raw Material. Raw Material taking a loss to Grind City, but man, they look good at the end there. So looking forward to seeing that. Fear is ranked number 7 right now. They came in 14th on the first event. Then they improved, went up to 8th, and then they improved up to 3rd. So look for these guys to make a statement. And NBK is ranked number 8th. They came in 16th. They got a 2nd and a 4th. So they're also doing big work. So we got about 10 seconds here. Alliance going to take on Fear. This is going to be a game, but Alliance is looking really good against that win against Butchers. Even though they were given 2 points, I can't take much away from them because I had, you know, them guys just doing work out there. So hats off to those guys for that upset win over the Butchers. But the Butchers will not take that lightly, coming out swinging. Unfortunately, those guys, man, they had the first game and they have the last game of the day. That would suck because you got to be out here first thing in the morning and the last team out of here. You know, go see Patty Gleason, though. If you're over here, got to check out that OTW booth. One of the best programs for getting ready for World Cup. So here we go. Fear on the left, Alliance on the right. And looks like 5 alive on both teams, Ryan. Advantage going to Alliance right now, getting up that center, going to that far side juice box on the Dorito side.
Yeah, get into that little juice box break, the little juice box on the Dorito side. And then here comes a fill from the can into the opposite side. So pretty good position for the Alliance right now.
Yeah, that's trouble. That's going to be trouble.
Because there's that cross, right?
But they lost one.
Yeah.
Lost one behind them. So Alliance down to 4 players now, 5 on 4. But they have 2 stacked in that back center bunker, Ryan. Super big fan of that, let me tell you. I mean,
I might go get those guys autographed
yeah,
right now.
When they're actually, yeah, exactly. Sign them up. When there are those juice boxes on either side of the 50. Oh, they lose one though, Ryan.
That's Alliance losing 2 bodies now, so 4 on 3 advantage Fear. Even though Alliance still, oh, here comes Alliance trying to wrap now, so this might be a problem for the home players and that tower player.
Oh yeah, that tower player is definitely taking the walk. Good call.
Alliance dropped another body though, so it's 2 on 4 right now.
But Fear taking that almost a 50 Dorito. They can't see each other.
You had Fear bouncing out into that snake corner.
And also Fear taking that Dorito 4 on that far side of the field.
Good back.
I don't think he sees him. Oh, he doesn't see him. He gets blasted.
Oh my God.
So Alliance shooting their tower.
I think they traded though, yeah.
Now the Dorito side actually, he shot the tower, and the Dorito on the far side, the Fear, shot the Alliance player.
Ah, okay.
And he shoots another one. That guy going to work over here.
I think I saved the point for
Saved the
Fear.
point. Yep. Great point by Fear.
Now we all know that Yosh is a big Hormesis guy, right? Or those little X's and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So when a player dies from the Alliance, you think he gets upset and he's just carve the little pattern into their backs?
I think he carves it on his forearm.
Yeah, his forearm.
Just to remind him. Where he brands him.
He starts listening to "Bullet for My Valentine" as he cuts them.
Blaring in the background.
Yeah.
GJ.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, sir. How are you? Got my boy GJ up here from Rame, doing work.
I can be here all day or what?
I'll be here all day, my friend. Yes, sir. Good to see you, my baby.
Someone's saying Vegas Brawlers are off those Greenspan peptides.
Nice. I'm telling you, man, the peptides are the way to go. I just had my hips replaced. And night and day. You know, and when, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys know, but getting a hip replaced is kind of a big deal. And I had both of mine done. So go to mypropeptides.com, propeptides.com. You know, Ryan Greenspan has his own. I have my own blend. Look for the class blend. It's BPC 157, the 400 and something else. I'm telling you, educate yourself. Go to ProPeptides and educate yourself on peptides. There's a peptides for everything, and they work. I am telling you. I was a snake oil kind of guy. I don't believe in stuff like that until now. I went to the doctor 3 months after my first hip surgery, and he was like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. And ever since then, man, I'm never coming off them. They just work really well. I mean, for weight loss, for diabetes, for recovery, regeneration. They're just the best thing out there. So definitely do your research. But for now, we're going to look at raw material, take it on NBK.
Yeah, Rob McCurry up that little hard showing there. See if they can bounce back. They have the experience, right? They played the field already once.
They did. They're coming out hot, too. They warmed up a little bit. They got in the snake in the break, which is a great move.
And we got MBK, though, up in that Doritos side juice box.
Yep, that was quick. He got up there really quick. And that's a great spot. If there's nobody outside wide, you're never going to get out there.
Yep.
I mean, if you try, you're dead. And especially when...
And it's hard for somebody to shoot you.
Oh, it's really hard.
Doing that.
Really hard. So, thought he might have got one clipped in there, but now we're losing one in the break, though, is NBK. So 5-4 advantage in favor of raw material.
Yeah, but NBK has the spots, I would say, so far.
They're in better field position, but, you know, raw material still has snake 1 over here, which is kind of key. That'll help a lot. So kind of slowing down the play a little bit. But look for raw material to make that next bump up to the snake, because I don't think anybody's really stopping him.
No, yeah, this raw material player, he's been calling out who's on him, and he's trying to bump up there. He's just waiting for that moment.
This guy the Aztec behind him needs to fill out to the snake or out to the snake corner. If he got to the snake corner and help him, or somebody get out of the snake corner and help him.
I think the problem is though right now is if he does move, that juice box is on him. He's the only one kind of holding him at bay.
And he's trying to make that snake. I saw him take a dive, but
right his foot.
They
right
clipped
his
him.
foot.
Well, when he dove, his feet came pretty much over his head. That's reunion.
That was the man who made the move.
No,
Oren.
that was not.
Oh yeah, it was Oren.
It was Oren. Yeah,
Oren Reguing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his name either.
There's a lot of ends.
Yeah, it's too many.
Yes. But coming up the middle to there. Oh, he saw the move though, and here comes raw material. Good trade out though.
That was
He
a
needed
good
to do
save.
that.
Yep.
But still 3 alive, so 3 on 3.
No, I think that corner died, so I think it's
3 on 2
3 on 2. Yeah.
in favor of NBK.
And here comes a fill out from MBK into that snake 1.
And here he comes down to.
Yeah, Tower's not looking at all now. He doesn't have the tower shot until after the wrap.
Yeah. But he's in a great spot now, and look at he's getting some help up here in the
Yeah,
NBK.
but I don't like that. I don't like that he tries to look inside from that way, and he gets
He
shot.
gets shot. Yeah, that was a good call, Ryan. I hate that too. There's no reason for him to look inside right there. But also losing the player now is raw material down to 1 player.
Yeah, 2 on 1.
But you called it, man. Getting out there, you look inside for a second and then just switch the tape.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially if there's nobody out here. There's no reason for you to look that way. So here comes MBK sitting out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not a big fan of that either. But he tries to get outside. He's going to get shot going outside for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, and there goes raw material. So MBK going to take this point. Lots of time ground off this clock, though.
yeah. I think it's not the longest, but it's starting to get there, right?
Yeah.
Most of these points are 1-minute points.
Yeah.
And then they take 6 minutes.
Yep. So raw material going to lose a point here to MBK. Already lost 1 game to Grind City, but looking decent towards the end of that. I want him to keep the momentum going. You know, I'm not gonna count these guys out after watching that last game. But Alliance down after beating Bush, after beating the Butchers, down 1-0 to Fear. But Yoshi's not gonna take that laying down for sure. He's just over here pacing.
Yoshi's plotting his revenge.
He's plotting his revenge. He's carving.
He's
carving heads and names into his arm right now.
yeah, he's got his little Death Note book or whatever. I think the animated people like. He's just writing names just like this.
Yep. Yep.
30 seconds.
I mean, Yosh is a beast, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been playing against him for years and years. And, man, the guy is just a monster.
Isn't it crazy to see these kids now be this
Oh.
much older and they're still playing?
Man, I love seeing it. We used to just beat the living shit out of those kids when they were younger. And, man, did they turn the tables on us.
Yeah.
Wow. But and they keep it going, man. They kept it going. I love them. And they always have the most respect. That's one thing I do love about those guys. They've never, ever lost respect or got too big of themselves. And I love that. So here's Fear on the right, Alliance on the left for got to come back with 1 answered point from Fear winning that first one over him.
Yeah, I mean, again, Alliance well coached though, right? So I expect them to make some smart moves here and kind of put it together. Really interesting to see what Fear does is they drop 2 bodies. So 5 on 3 advantage Alliance, and they're starting to get up the field quick.
And here they come down the snake side of the field to the snake juice box, which we're calling that little bunker he's going to on the 50.
Comes a bump out from Fear up into that Dorito corner, and I think he gets in clean. He does.
So now huge advantage by Alliance being up in the 50.
And there comes a bump out in the snake too. They get into both spots.
That's a great move. They're in great defending spots right now, especially with where the Alliance guys are. You know, look for Alliance to get up to that next snake. He has some help behind him in the corner.
Oh, and big snake move by the home player.
Wow, that was a bite.
Yeah, that's good. I think
Wow.
that's Justin Steptoe.
That was a bite and a half right there.
Yeah.
My fat ass would have never made that.
Hey, he's lost a lot of weight too. So
Obviously, he looks.
taking that bite, he was probably hungry.
I'm not gonna say. Yes, I'm not gonna say he's fast, but it was smooth.
Yeah. So now this thing is, this guy in this juice box here for Alliance, he doesn't know that they bumped out,
He does not know he's there.
and he might.
Oh.
Yeah. If he looks inside right now, that snake player, he might catch him.
Well, I think the center guy's gonna get blasted. If he looks inside, he's gonna blast that center guy too. They don't know he's there.
Shot. No, he just gave it away. I think the juice box player knows.
Oh, bummer.
He tried to shoot over the top a little bit. I think he missed his shot.
But here comes Alliance now to their side of the field. His leg's awful far out there. I'm surprised he's not getting shot in the foot right now. at the center of your screen, you see the Alliance guy on their side of the field.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
getting
he's trying.
smoked.
He's trying.
That's his foot right there. I can't believe he's not hitting his foot. I can't believe his foot's even out there. I mean, the guy's like 7.
He's in an awkward spot.
He is. Looks like he's waiting. I'm not going to say that one now. I'll leave that. It's PG-13 for now. We'll get to the R-rated stuff later.
During the playoffs.
Yeah, during the playoffs. But Alliance getting up the middle. It was a great move, but I think that guy over here in the Snake 1 just surprised him.
Yeah, see, I think right now what Fear probably has to do is get that Snake player up.
No, that's the move, 100%.
You know?
If he goes up 1, nobody would see him do it. First and foremost, nobody would see him do it, and he'd have 2 free kills right away.
Yeah.
He'd shoot the juice box. He'd shoot his own brick for sure right away. So would you please do that? If he does that, he's going to be so money right now. Don't shoot your gun. Just get out there and do it because he can't see you. Don't. Just go, please. For the love of God, what are you doing?
He went slow, too.
No,
oh, he's
just
lucky he
go.
didn't catch one. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't
But
catch
now,
one.
go.
It's all right.
Yep, there goes our eye in the sky coming
Yeah,
home.
it went a little too quick. It shouldn't have gone yet.
Oh, here he comes down the Snake side, though.
Yeah, so he shoots that juice box.
Yep. But now they know he's there, and his foot's just hanging out. And he's out. That's going to take the walk. We're just getting smoked over here. So Alliance still alive in that center brick. Way up, big bite in the middle, but also all the way to the brick in the center. Here comes raw material, but he's going to get absolutely torched in about 3 seconds.
Yep, doesn't see him.
And that's going to
Give
do
him a
it.
little back massage.
Yep, so he's going to go. But that was uncharacteristic. He dove in the right brick and jumped back to the left brick and then crawled down to the juice box on the Snake side of the field. So that's not something that's very uncharacteristic to
Playing
do.
mind games.
Yeah, but hey, well done. He got that accomplished. Now he's just shutting down that side of the field. So it's going to be 4 on 5. Field advantage definitely going to NBK right here. If those guys try to move in that Doritos side of the field at all, that's going to be trouble for them. But coming down the Doritos now is also NBK. Look for that tower guy by NBK to come up to the middle and help out that juice box guy, so to speak, that's on the Snake side of the field for those.
So NBK has this Dorito side cross lockdown. They
Yes.
shouldn't be able to fill into that Dorito.
No, if they do, there's a slight gap, and those center wedges are pretty high. So he does have a window. So it's not a sure shot, but if he goes in there lackadaisical, he'll definitely get his head blown off. Oh, never mind, he's dead already. That was a great shot. Yep.
As you say, commentators.
Jesus, man, that's the Matty Marshall effect right there.
Yeah.
So here he comes, going up to that center wedge, like I said, and now he's going to do some work up here. He's got to worry about that. The Titans, the Andrew Lopez Law PC, that's doing surgery on his loader right now for raw material. So here he comes. Here comes that. Oh, he got shot from the Doritos side of the field, though, Ryan.
Two bodies looking that way.
As he's carrying his loader in his hand. That can't be fun. But also losing another player. So raw material.
Yeah, you know, if he
one
had a carbon loader, it probably would work.
Huh.
Shout out to Carbon, our sponsor. Or a JT loader. It doesn't look like one of those, so might be one of the other brands.
Well, he's definitely walking off with a loader in his hand. Oh, it looks like his gun's not shooting.
Ah.
Yeah, I love how they make it a point when they're walking off the field to make
To start
sure everybody knows that something's wrong with their
Yeah.
shit.
It's
And
not me. It's the
like
gun.
it's not me. It's the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I get a kick out of that. I mean, it's like, yeah, just so you guys know.
It's like when
But
your mom catches you doing something, you start walking away and talking to yourself like, I didn't.
What's that thing of lotion doing next to the
Yeah.
bed? Nothing, Mom.
Yeah.
My skin's dry, okay? No, but I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's your gun, it's your responsibility. If it doesn't work, it's your fault.
That's right.
There's plenty of people out here working your stuff. I'm not the one, personally, because you don't want me touching that shit. It'll be broken, worse. But fear,
It'll be
101.
broke or made illegal.
It'll be, well, that's a sure thing. Why is this thing shooting 25 balls a second and 350? Oh, Chris worked on it. Oh, okay, cool. Got it. So fear 1-1 against Alliance. Alliance coming off a good win against the Butchers. You know, the Butchers kind of gave that one to them, but I can't take anything away from the play. They played really well as also. So coming outside, going up to the center is Fear on the break. Outside wide though on the
There you
snake
go.
side.
Big bite.
I
there.
love this stuff in the middle. This middle is going to be more effective as the tournament progresses.
Yeah.
I just don't think people are taking enough advantage of it right now. I love this middle.
It's a confidence thing, right?
It is, 100%. But, you know, people are feeling it out, you know, and I totally understand that.
Fear bouncing out on the Dorito into the Dorito 1. Should be 5 bodies alive. Or did Alliance lose one off the break? I can't see because of the shadows. I think Alliance did lose one off the break. No, that center Fear player bounced back into the wedge.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Well, I mean, actually, because he's vulnerable up there. Once you go to that center brick, it's a little easier to come get you than it is if you bounce back to your spot. So tactical retreat, probably a smart idea. Except I would have probably hit the bunker and made a move before I left it. So they thought I was still there to kind of maybe give myself an advantage, do the Ryan Greenspan, Tyler Harmon pod throw kind of trickish thing.
It's a Lasoya lesson right there, huh?
Yeah, just push the bunker. I mean, I would do it unconvincingly because my fat ass would probably hit it by accident.
Here
But
comes Alliance bouncing out into that Snake 1 now.
so coming into Snake 1 though is Alliance. That's actually a great move. No reason for him not to go. Nothing can really stop him from going.
Maybe he's scared.
I just don't understand why they stay there. You know, they're much better off, especially when there's nobody in the snake and there's nobody in the corner. They're much better off just getting in the snake 2 and going to that center carbon bunker. Which you look at it like he's doing. He wants to. I know he does. And they might not even see him dip in there.
Give me a second here.
So got Fear looking over here this way a little bit.
Never mind.
But nothing can stop him from going.
All good.
So I just don't understand why he's still there. I mean, there is a lot of time left. It is a 1-1 game, so there's really no reason for him to do it right this second.
Yeah, you called me. Was that just buzz out? Oh, no worries.
But looking for some shots. We will see. Coming up to their side of the field now, that same guy that went to the center, now Fear, coming up to their side of the field for Alliance. So Fear getting on Alliance's side of the field, but coming to get him. Are they going to trade out? They did trade out. That was a good trade by Alliance, though. Getting him off the field, that guy would have been a threat, but coming down the Dorito side, also getting shot, is Fear. So now losing 2 players in that exchange, down to, so 3 on, I think it's 3 on 3. But the advantage has got to go to Alliance right now. Making that corner is a great move by Fear. Look for Alliance to move up the snake. Oh, he looks like he just got shot. If he got shot, that's going to be a penalty. Nope, but losing a player also. Alliance losing another player. She's down to 2 players now. Look for that Dorito side player on Fear's side to come up the Doritos. Alliance trying to go over to stop the bleeding a little bit. I usually wish he'd go to the next snake. Alliance stopping the bleeding by getting to the corner. Great move, but getting down the Doritos as well is Fear. So Alliance just trying to stay in this game. Snake guy has the ball for Alliance right now. He has got to get down this snake side. He is the one that has the ball. He's the one that's going to win this point for him. There's 5 minutes grinding down in this game. This is a crucial, crucial point. Oh, but losing their Dorito side is the Alliance player. Now 3-on-1 in favor of Fear. I don't know what he's doing. Why in God's name would you do that, first of all? Not a big fan. He doesn't even know the guys in the Doritos. He's going to get his head blown off right here. So he's in that dead spot. You can barely see him in that. And he's going to get shot, though. There's no question about that. So now he comes up. I don't think he knows that guy's in the Dorito. I think he's just dealing with the two guys in front of him. But they did lose him. Step over the beam. Use the can. They're trying to find him. Grinding down the time, 4-0. 1-1. Oh, he moved the bunker though. Oh, now they know where he is. I think they lost the count though. I don't think they know there's only one player alive because there's 3 of them alive, but they're taking their time. So very controlled paintball by Fear right now on this crucial point, but he gets a shot in the Dorito guy. What a shot by Alliance. And now he has just the 2 guys he knows where they're at to deal with. He should probably back up to his bricks and kind of go a different route, which is probably the play. But this guy's going to try and get out of the back center and go to that tower. Good move. Come to bunker air. But he shoots him anyway in the back. Hey, great control play. Hats off to that Alliance guy. Way to move around. Way to make some moves. I don't agree with him going to the center very much, but it almost worked out for him. So great moves, great playing. Way to go Fear by, counter punches and taking your time and realizing where he's at, finding the bodies and getting the count back and then executing on that play. So now they're going to go up 2-1 in that. So we will see a 2-0 game right now. NBK over Raw Material at this point. Still a lot of time left in this game as well. So we will see what's going to happen here. Raw Material, can't ever count those guys out, man. So we'll keep an eye on those guys for sure. 30 seconds for this next point. Raw Material on your right and NBK on your left.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Here we go. NBK on your left, up 2-0, convincing lead over Raw Material. But here comes Raw Material coming up the center as well as Snake 1. Big bite by NBK. Snake 2 on the break up to the 50. Carbon bunker. Nobody saw that happen. So that's going to be trouble for sure. The only saving grace they have is Raw Material made Snake 1 in the break. But just getting that crossfield shot on that tower, but now realizing I think he knows he's in that 50 Snake. This guy might be, dude, going around would be stupid right now. I wouldn't do that. So stay tight. NBK in the driver's seat, but I think they know he's there. So look for Raw Material to go get him. But also he has backup now in Snake 1, which is going to be trouble. His Overwatch is going to, and now they have the God insert bunker on this side of the field as well. Oh, but he's got clipped. It looks like asking for a check. I could have swore he got shot in the loader though. If he did, that's going to be a major. Oh, I can't believe, oh, they didn't pull a penalty on that. Wow. Here comes the running referee though. Yep, there's another elimination. But that should have been a penalty on that guy in that insert bunker. But here comes the Snake guy just going to work for NBK, doing work over here. And that's going to do it. So NBK going up, barring something crazy, 3-0. Lots of time left in this. Similar game to the points in the last game that Raw Material had against Grind City. But never count these guys out. Nobody touched the butter, I don't think. Time's grinding down. And they conceded the point. That's going to do it. So 3-0 in favor of NBK. 8 minutes left in that game. Fear up by 1 point against Alliance. Alliance looking good after that win on Butchers, but some answering to do. Got to do some work to come back. Only 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one. So look for Fear to try and go up 1 more point. If they do against Alliance, man, there's probably going to be about a minute and a half left after this point itself. And if they can go up 3-1, they'll be in the driver's seat for this one, which will be another convincing win.
30 seconds.
You know, Fear ranked number 7th right now over Alliance, who's ranked number 15th, with that upset win against the Butchers this morning, as I've said. So can't take anything away from these guys, but Fear looking good, being consistent. Got 3rd the last event, consistently improving 14th, 8th, and 3rd throughout the year. So here we go. Alliance on your left, Fear on your right. So coming outside all the way to the snake corner and the Dorito on the break. Losing 1 is the Alliance, though. Referee checking out this player. Possibly still alive, but Alliance making the move up the center. Alliance with a better physical position, making it out to the snake side corner. And now here comes Alliance coming up to that juice box on the snake side of the field in the 50. Slow and controlled by Fear. Down to 4 players is Alliance. And getting in the snake now is Fear. Tactical retreat by Alliance, going back to the brick in the middle. Look for Fear to get down the snake side. He's not going to stay there long. I expect him to get down the field quickly. Same guy that played the snake last time. I expect him to get up the field. Making a dip out of that center. That's a good move, actually. And also filling the corner side over here to stop the bleeding, so to speak, is Alliance. Great fill to the corner. Watch for that small guy in that little insert bunker to snake 2 to chip out to snake 2 real quick. That's a huge gap with that Fear guy in that white Andrew Lopez PC law bunker in the middle of the field. Alliance making the move up the center. Looking to make a move up to that tower and the center brick. And there's that move outside, dipping out to snake 2, like I had mentioned for Alliance. Looking to go to the 50. No reason for him to stay there. Now that back corner guy on the Fear side cannot see him exactly all the way down the wire. He's actually got to come out and around. But once he does that, he'll have a slight little break. Huge point by Alliance. Alliance has got to win this. 60 seconds left, so they cannot get a major penalty. That will be a swing point if they do. And what I mean by that is if they get a major penalty under 60 seconds, the game will stop and the point will go to Fear. So here comes Alliance. Fear just has to hold out for another 40 seconds, up by 1 point, but here comes Alliance. Getting shot in the foot. Not coming out. Alliance has got to make a push now. But Fear's in great spots to stop this from happening. Shooting another player. Taking the highway. And going to shoot the snake guy. That's going to do it. And here comes Fear. Getting the last point, 3-1 for that win over Alliance, barring any hit on him. Make sure we get thumbs up. And Fear should take this one, 3-1 over Alliance, after Alliance's upset win over the Butchers.
1 minute.
Wow. And this one really one-sided, NBK against Raw Material. Raw Material automatically does good against when they're down by 2 or 3 points. So look for raw material, at least make 1 point. Lots of time left in this match.
Seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
So here we go. Raw material needs to win this point here. Not a must win, but a need to win. Down 3-0 against NBK. All the way to Snake. Big bite in the break. Double center. Losing 1 on the break, though. I like this move by raw material. But they got to go to the next one. Losing the only guy that can stop the Snake guy is NBK. Now we can go around and go right to their side. See, that I hate when people just do this and peek. Don't think about it, be about it. If you're gonna peek around, just go. I mean, especially now when you're down by 3 points. You got nothing to lose. And now he makes the corner. Can't see him, so it's not that big of a deal for him to make that corner right now, but when the game starts to transpire down to him getting into that 50 carbon bunker, that will make a difference. So it looks like raw material down to 3 players. NBK. Here you go. Here comes raw material coming with the center. I don't think he knows that NBK is at that brick in the middle. Oh, now he does. He's going to come get him. Oh, but he went. Bad timing. The NBK player just happened to stick his head up at that time. But NBK losing a player also. Raw material also losing a player, and their Snake player. So that's pretty much going to do it for this point. 1 player left alive in this insert bunker. Not a good spot to be in, and that's going to take it. NBK going to get another point. So going up 4-0. And that's going to do it for this point. So now raw material is in a must-win situation as NBK goes up 4-0. Just hanging out, letting time grind down. And concession point by NBK, that's going to do it. So 4-0 in favor of NBK. Still 5 minutes left in this game, though. Only 12 seconds left in this match, so too little too late for Alliance. Going to be hard to win with 12 seconds left. So something cool is going to happen, though. I expect Yosh to go up the middle with 2 people.
30 seconds.
He'll try something different. See if they can make the outside Doritos, I'm sure. Maybe Snake 2 in the break. They're just going to try something crazy in the break to see if they can make it, I'm sure. And here we go. Definitely don't want to see anybody get hurt, though, especially in something like this early in the day.
Game on.
Here comes Alliance. Standard breakout. Nothing crazy. Gets a minor. Losing 3 in the break, but that's going to do it anyway. So Fear's going to win this one 3-1 in favor of Fear.
No points.
Take this one over Alliance.
1 minute.
NBK 1 point away from Mercy. 4-0. 5 minutes left in this one, so not out of reach, but more than likely gonna happen here. 5-0 NBK. Raw material will try something cool. You know, the few points they did make earlier against Grind City, was kind of a desperation moves, 1-on-3s that they pulled out, magically, but very well.
30 seconds.
Especially with Oren's move, that was absolutely insane. Still stoked about that one. I haven't seen anything like that yet, but we're still early in the day for that
20 seconds.
Bunker Labs move of the day. NBK here in about 14 seconds could go on to the next one 5-0, increasing their margin +5 plus a win. So we will see what happens here on the break. Raw Material has nothing to lose. So they will take the snake in the break, out to the corner, all the way up to the Drio, up to the middle. NBK taking that juice box on the break as well. And shooting the guy in the pack. Looks like he just got shot anyway. In the center for Raw Material. There he goes. So down 4-on-5 now in favor of NBK. And Raw Material losing another player. Getting checked out. NBK getting shot out of that juice box in the Dorito side. 4-on-3 in favor of NBK. .433 left, just grinding it down. 3 players are left by NBK right now. Raw Material must-win situation. So right now, NBK up 4-0 against Raw Material. 4 minutes left in this game. And it's looking like it's going to grind down. It's 4-0 right now. Must-win situation from Raw Material. Raw Material down 4-0. Desperation moves are going to be in play here. They only have 2 players left alive against 3 from NBK. Time grinding down, 4 minutes left in this must-win situation. But it looks like too little, too late. Looks like NBK is gonna take this one against Raw Material. Just seems like they just can't get it together, unfortunately. And NBK is just in too good of spots right now. But after that, we have Grind City taking on Phoenix Rising. And we will be right back.
1 minute.
And here we go. Butchers on the left, Regime on the right. Here we go. Butchers coming out. Regime taking this insert bunker to Snake 2 on the break. Great move. I don't think anybody saw that, though. Losing 2 out of the back center, though, is Regime. I hate putting 2 there. I even hate putting 1 there. And, man, the Butchers just got that shot dialed. So... So here comes the Northwest Butchers. Regime down 2 players, so 5 on 3. Oh, but losing another one. Here come the Butchers. Going to dip out to the Snake side probably. Down to 2 players, both stuck in the center and on that far side. Making this Snake side corner. Look for him to dip out to Snake 2 from that little insert bunker. Oh, minor penalty on the Butchers. So now it's a 2-on-2. Real quick. Man. Mikey Lou's going to have a heart attack. And losing another player out of the corner. So now 2-on-1 in favor of Regime. Turn to the tables, and now, man, good Lord. So the Butcher's going to lose this one to Regime. That penalty, man, hurt. Minor penalty on the far mini Dorito. And then the corner Snake guy getting shot. All happened within seconds, giving Regime the advantage and taking this point away from Butchers. 1-0. So now we got Grind City taking on Phoenix Rising. Phoenix Rising coming off a loss. Grind City coming off a win. Grind City beating Raw Material in their first match. And Phoenix Rising getting their asses handed to them by Vegas Brawlers, unfortunately.
30 seconds.
So look for them to come back strong. Grind City not looking bad, but these 2 teams are pretty evenly matched. Grind City at place number 5. They got 5th the last event. Phoenix Rising got 11th. They got 6th in the first event, 11th in the last event, so they're ranked number 11th. So I think either team has it in them. Let's see who comes out to play. Phoenix Rising losing that first one pretty convincingly, though. Here comes Grind City on the left, Phoenix Rising on the right.
Game on.
Losing one in the break, Grind City out of that Dorito side corner. So 5-on-4 advantage for Phoenix Rising. Oh, shot in the head. Phoenix Rising out of that insert Snake 1 bunker. Four on 4. Still 4 on 4. Both teams not making much of a move right now. It's the first point of this match. Time grinding down from 15. Both teams losing a player. Well, Grind City losing a player in the break. Phoenix Rising losing one quickly after. Pretty much not mirrored up at this point, but pretty dang close. Looks like Phoenix Rising might have... Phoenix Rising has that tower that's going to, the insert bunker to go up the center, which I think he'll do here pretty soon. Nobody's really stopping him. Both have the back center bunker, both have the mini Dorito, and both have the white Andrew Lopez PC Law white bunker in the center. This next kill is going to be crucial. I look for Phoenix Rising to get up in the middle of the field from that tower. Give himself a little bit better field position. Hopefully he does it before Grind City gets out to the Dorito 1, 2, or 3, because that'll make life a little more difficult for him, obviously. You see the sun is getting a little higher in the sky with the shadows. It's still a little hard to see from that Dorito side over to the Snake, but it will improve throughout the day, obviously. Still a little early. So Grind City getting out to the, Phoenix Rising get out to that corner, but getting shot in the going and moving outside. So down to 3 players now, all in the pocket. Grind City is taking advantage of that situation, up 4-3 on bodies. Look for they're not looking to do anything. It doesn't look like. They look pretty comfortable in their spots. This first point, again, being crucial. And Grind City with the win, Phoenix Rising with a loss. So Phoenix Rising taking a little more time. Grind City taking their time because they already have a win. Going to try and force those guys. Finding out Phoenix Rising losing another player. So down to 2 now, 4-on-2. Now look for Grind City to start moving. Here we go. He'll also, that guy that went to the tower will also probably go to the center. And losing another player. So down to 1 player now. Grind City grinding it down. No pun intended. Going to concede the point as Phoenix Rising. Grinding about 3 minutes and 30 seconds off of the clock, though, is Grind City to go up 1-0. And then Regime with that point against Butchers because of that penalty. And then losing their Snake side corner guy did not help the situation either. So Butchers need to tighten it up a little bit. Very uncharacteristic of these guys to make mistakes like that. So hopefully those guys get it together, but here comes Regime on your left side of your field. And you got Butchers on the right side of the field. You guys are actually pretty good friends until you get out there. Then you have no friends, except for the 4 people next to you. So Butchers need to get to work.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
So here comes the Butchers on your right. Need to answer a point back.
Game on.
Making that Snake corner on the break is Butchers, but also getting a G in the break. Regime losing 1, but also filling the Snake, but losing another player. So down 3-4, 5-on-3 in favor of Butchers. But also getting a Snake as Regime. Snake 1, but also filling the Snake as Butchers. So now the Butchers in control of the situation with 2 players up and the Snake with some backup. I don't see him staying in the Snake 1 long. He's going to shoot. Look, there's nothing to shoot at. Go to the next one. No reason for him to sit there. That's Chris Wilson. Little LC. Oh, LC gets clipped, though. Crossing over by the Snake guy. And losing bodies everywhere, just walking up the field. So here, jeez. Butcher's just taking the shots and conceding the point. So Regime going to go up 2 points to 1. Man, Regime looking good. Wow. Rough start for the Butchers. Not just in the first match, but also in this one. They have got to get something together. Phoenix Rising down 1 point against Grind City, so this is a pretty good match right here as well. And here we go. Phoenix Rising coming out strong, taking Dorito 2 in the break, shooting 2, shooting 3. Or shooting 2, I'm sorry, but taking a big bite at the center, getting shot in the leg though. I saw that from here. But he gets away with that one. Grinding up to the center is Grind City. So Grind City at that juice box in the rear side of the field, the 50. Here comes Phoenix Rising. So it looks like 5 on 3. Right. 4 on 3, I believe, actually. I'm sorry. 4 on 3. Snake, getting to the snake is Phoenix Rising, so a little advantage. Also making that juice box in the snake side of the field. Those two cannot see each other because that big carbon bunker in the center. But turn the corner is Phoenix Rising. He'll look inside. If he looks inside, he'll catch this guy slipping. That did a tactical retreat back to that brick. I don't think he knows he made that move. That guy definitely improved his field position by going back. So the guy from Phoenix Rising at that 50. Now noticing he's in that center brick. And tactical retreat back to his brick, which is also a good move. Now I expect him to go to the center, actually. But here comes Grind City down the Dorito side. Going to make his life harder. If he would have made that move to the center carbon bunker in the beginning, he would have been able to shut that down. But unfortunately, too little too late. And now Grind City matching him up on his side of the field, crossing over and going down the snake side, but getting, he definitely knows he's there. But nobody to stop him on this side of the field. So free reign for the guy in the bottom side of your screen behind the carbon bunker for Phoenix Rising, who need a point right here. Time grinding down. Look inside, he might get him in the pack. I'm not sure why that guy from Grind City at that brick gave up that shot, because he's the most important guy to shoot right now is the guy at the 50 snake for Phoenix Rising. But still doing work over here. He needs to go to their side of the snake and go to work. So a little low in the game, time grinding down. 9 minutes left in this. Grind City up 1 point. Making that move on the far side of the field, the Dorito side. Getting shot though is Grind City. And that's a minor, I think, pulling out their center guy. So only one player left alive trying to make something happen on this Dorito side, on the snake side of the field, getting shot as well. So this point's going to go to Phoenix Rising. Good job, boys, by hanging in there. Grinding it down, so now Phoenix Rising, in lieu of any penalties or whatever, are going to take this tied up 1-1 with 8:30 left. And here we go, Northwest Bushers down 2 points to Regime on the right. Big bite out of the middle, going up to the center brick. Butchers have got to get their shit together, man. These guys are very uncharacteristically not winning this game. Making this move out to the small little juice box on the Dorito side of the field is Regime. Going to give him trouble. Chris Wilson playing the center against at that Andrew Lopez Laws PC bunker in the middle. So 5 alive, making this snake corner was super key. There's nobody out here to contest him. I'd like to see Chris Wilson get out here to that little brick and then that little snake insert bunker to go to snake 2. If he can, but going up the center instead. And he shoots the guy out on the run, but also losing their tower guy. So 4 on 4, Chris making the move up to that little brick. on the snake side. Great move. Nobody over here on the snake side to stop him. And looking across the field. And I said again, man, that you can see that sun. Look for them to get out of that corner, snake corner, into the snake. Just doing work. So Butchers have got to wait for the rest of the guys to catch up because they're all in those back 3 spots. Look for them to get in the snake. Back center's got to get up to the tower. This Dorito corner's got to get in the Doritos, get up there and do a little bit of work. 4 players left alive. There's that move to that tower. Chris, filling that, but also shooting, but also filling that snake insert bunker to snake 1 on the bottom right side of your screen. And then Butcher's engaging with Dorito 2 on that far side of the field with Regime.